with a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And a big run right out of the slots. He gets Fuller for 9 on the first play of the game.
Brings up second and goal.
From the 35, here's second and a yard. Slot man in motion left. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
This is a great example, Mike, of why it's so important that the front and the secondary work together, because I think if they can hold up a little bit longer in the back end in pass coverage, this play probably results in a sack. He can get the ball out just in time, and they turn that close call into a fresh set of downs. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
To throw. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 33 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Motion the slot man left. Back to the air once more on second down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width. Not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Achane will take this in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
6-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now, faking the give. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another
Pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
6-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. On the ground, it's Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is caught. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Raider.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And he will take it in himself. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game. And you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. They're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Down at the 35-yard line.
That's good.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
35-yard line.
Here's a give to Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
A tight end in motion now. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I think if the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's fielded at about the 18. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. This to the 37-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end Bowers. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 16-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. It's a gain of 34.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dolphins. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
His kick is good. Makes the score 14. Raiders 7. Bradley Kenyon set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack. Half the 6, hop 7, go.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart the 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
He'll
2nd
look to
and
throw.
6.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
This is 3rd and 6. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
For 3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. Inside the 40, to the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind. And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Dolphins 21, Raiders 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Now, timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 35-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Out to his right. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
10 yards.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
A 52-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And the Raiders cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Kenneth Grant in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
26-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go. 18 Cardinals.
Left side to Tucker. That helps to be much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Samuel on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second
From the
and
42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panthers. Hook.
They'll go again with Genty. And he's got it. First down. Pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Sack.
Once again, it's Genty. Oh, he takes a really good lick to that backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's now 3rd.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Great touchdown, Raiders. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense.
Running for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he is not going to get in. Stops on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 31 on a 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Smith on the right side. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Back to the air one more time. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, go!
They'll look to throw yet again. That one out wide to A-Track. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much. They do convert to keep the drive going.
And the Dolphins first down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by A-Track. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section. Must-have-it plays. Critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Back to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Dolphins. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is good. The Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Whoa! He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Thornton. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Pittsburgh there separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go, motion, motion, motion. 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score. Game on. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Raiders 23.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Let's go. 19, 18.
On the ground, here is H.M. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. You gotta focus up.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith.
Check up.
They'll toss it here to H.M. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down. The defense uses its 2nd time out here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Miami.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Javon Bailey was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
They'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Saturday Lion. Mustang 19.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll throw out of the gun. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point is good. And the Dolphins tack on one more to their lead.
Raiders 23. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me the M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rocket. Give him a key.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw here down the field. This ball incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
32-yard line.
And And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Here we go, here we go. Pass to 60, pass to 60.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.